This is the Wizard News. Democracy for America, a Vermont-based political action committee founded by former Vermont Governor Howard Dean, has closed its doors for good. Politico first reported the pending shutdown in early December of 2022. Dean created the progressive PAC following his failed 2004 presidential campaign. It sought to harness the grassroots energy of his insurgent bid to establish a digital network that supported federal, state, and county candidates, as well as left-leaning policies. After his election as chair of the Democratic National Committee in 2005, Dean turned over leadership of DFA to his brother, Jim, who led the PAC until 2019. Self-described as progressive, DFA supported both liberal candidates such as Bernie Sanders in his 2016 presidential campaign and causes like universal health care. Arshad Hassan, a Burlington-based political operative, first moved to Vermont to work for Democracy for America in 2005 after volunteering for the Dean campaign. Howard Dean had an incredibly loyal base of followers, Hassan recalled. It was like nothing else that had come before it. During the Dean campaign, 800 localized groups supporting the former Vermont governor had monthly meetups around the country, and DFA later drew on that grassroots network, Hassan said. DFA pioneered and began email organizing, according to Hassan. It was economically freeing to not have to solicit money through 1 million pieces of junk mail and a small group of wealthy Democratic donors, he said. Whereas old-school mail-based donor solicitations cost a lot and only brought in 1% to 3% returns, email was cheap and orders of magnitude more effective. After working as the PAC's training director, Hassan was promoted to executive director, growing the organization's email list to 1 million addresses and drawing on roughly 90,000 individual donors to support progressive candidates and causes. Without relying on rich people for cash, DFA could pick fights with high-profile politicians and the Democratic Party, Hassan explained, leading to progressive wins. In its almost 20 years, Democracy for America raised $70 million, its staff said, and helped elect about 1,000 candidates. DFA's contributions peaked in 2012 when the PAC spent $7.9 million while raising more than $8.4 million, according to Open Secrets, which tracks money in politics. At that time, DFA was in the top 20 for dollars raised by any PAC. By 2022, DFA spent $3.8 million while raising only $3.6 million, according to Open Secrets. A second political story unveiled staff dissatisfaction with the CEO, Yvette Simpson. According to former DFA employees, Simpson spent little time fundraising. instead attending a leadership training and a wine tasting course in the PAC's financially troublesome final days. The PAC's website now directs to its separate but related nonprofit, the Democracy for America Advocacy Fund, which will continue to exist. According to Politico, DFA had hoped large donations could save the PAC in the final days of 2022, but that did not occur. Source: Vermont Digger, December 22nd, 2022. The last Democracy for America Facebook post happened on December 8th, 2022. The last tweet was on December 4th, 2022.